Hello Capricorn, welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings. Today we are doing readings for January 2024. We are using the White Light Oracle deck and we are using the Birch Runes because Birch has to do with new beginnings and we are having a new year beginning. So we're going to start with a card, just checking on a thing, from the White Light Oracle, and we're going to see what January has in store for you. So we have the Oracle of Chaldea. This has to do with holding space while healing can happen. So it looks like, Capricorn, you may be dealing with some healing that you're going through, or perhaps someone you love is dealing with some healing they have to go through. Either way, or both, because everybody heals when everybody heals. So you're going to be focused this month on holding space for that healing to be happening, which is very important. It's very important just to give it the space that it needs. Also, happy birthday. If you've just had your birthday or if you're about to have your birthday, happy birthday. I hope you had or are going to have a lovely, lovely birthday. So I'm going to lay down the runes, get some clarity, and I'm going to put down the entire reading of it. And which one of those wants to come up? And then we are going to go from there. While I'm laying these out, have you ever looked at Chaldean magic? It's actually really, really interesting because one of the things that it does that I never thought of, which is that instead of not saying what you don't want in your invocations and spells, they list the things they don't want, and then they call upon whoever they're calling upon to just deal with it, which is kind of a different approach for me. Like generally, you want to avoid saying what you don't want when you're doing anything prayer-wise or magical-wise. But these guys are like, nope, here's the list. This I don't want. Deal with it. So anyway, back to the reading. So your central issue this month, Capricorn, is Hagalaz. Hagalaz is the rune of the hailstorm. This has to do with chaos, slow growth. Oh, sorry, I'm combining because I'm looking at something else. Chaos and things that are out of your control. Also forces of nature and weather. It looks like, and this is probably why you're holding space for healing right now, you've been dealing with things that were out of your control. Maybe you will continue to do so, or at least have that on your mind while you deal with things in your life when you're holding space. I think I hear the phone ringing, but I think my husband might take it, or else we're just going to let it ring. So central issue this month in January is going to be about basically dealing with that. There are things that are out of your control, and it feels like there's weather passing through, and weather doesn't last forever. Like however wild it seems to be. Of course, I'm in the Northern Hemisphere and we're dealing with winter, so there might be some winter weather that literally is blowing through for you if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. Otherwise, it's just basically your life weather that is blowing through that is maybe a bit destructive and chaotic for you and things that are out of your control. However, because of this, you are just working on holding space for any healing that needs to be happening. I'm going to read this one other way, is basically you're finding your connection to your own nature during this month, that you are also a force of nature, and you're going to be letting that carry you through the month. What led up to this is we have Dagaz. Dagaz is the rune of the breaking of the day. This has to do with illumination, revelations, enlightenment, per se. Basically, it's things. If something has filled your entire field of vision, it could have been very overwhelming for you, but it's over now. Unfortunately, it's over, but you're going into a sort of a chaotic, storm-like period that you are basically holding space for healing during. What is going to help you is we have Algiz reversed. Algiz is the rune of the elk. This has to do with protection and support. Reversed, it has to do with for yourself. So you are really standing up this month and giving yourself the protection and support that you know you need. It doesn't mean that nobody is around you supporting you, but you are taking a very strong stance with this as you move through the month, which is part of what you're doing here. And while the chaos and things that are out of your control are going on, you are very much standing up in the middle of it and sort of being the calm in the storm, and basically creating that for yourself within that, giving yourself the support that you need. What isn't going to help is we have Tivaz. Tivaz is the rune of Tyr. Tyr is the warrior god. He has to do with tending to duties and responsibilities, but also driving forward. And I think that's probably what you're dealing with this month the most, is that you want to just drive forward. This is not the time. The storm is too crazy right now, and if you tried to drive forward, you would only end up frustrated. So it's difficult because it leads to some impatience, and you want to get done the things you want to get done, but unfortunately the conditions are not good. So right now, just basically give yourself the space you need, give yourself the time and the space, and take care of yourself. Do what you need to do to take care of yourself, and then you will move through this storm and past it. And what do we have at the end of the month? We have the sun. What is that? Like a little birch crumb. So by the end of the month, we have the sun. This is Sovilo. It's funny because we're going from like the shining breaking of the day through a storm, and then the sun comes out again. So we have Sovilo, which is the sun. By the end of the month, you're going to be very much more in the sun. The sun will have returned. You will feel happier, better, brighter. Things, you'll be able to breathe again, kind of thing. And also, you'll feel more able to tap into your source energy. You'll be able to look at what it is that energizes you and sort of tap into that by the end of the month more than you had been, because you've gotten all this over with. So that, Capricorn, is your reading for January 2024. I wish you all the best with this, and I wish you a happy new year. Take care till next time. Oh, and I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.